Um, I was gonna say as well, the fight between Hrgovic, got to bring that up quickly as well. Khalid Salin, who deals with Hrgovic, said it's like going from non-league football, which is lower league, to the Premier League, and said you're gonna eventually have to walk the walk. Do you understand and respect that, or what's your sort of reaction to it?
Oh, Salin needs to change his dealer. He's talking all kinds of nonsense, and I don't like it. I don't even know that guy. Who the fuck is Salin? I don't know. I don't like him. I don't like him already, so I don't really care. Hrgovic just fought a guy who is like 618 second in the world, and I'm fighting a guy who's 101st, and he keeps telling me about I'm using Hrgovic. I'm not using nobody, but I'm me. I'm Savage. Savage doesn't need nobody to promote his fight.
Finally, then, last one from me. A second fight in quick succession. You only fought recently, in all honesty, in the boxing world. How do you see the end of the year going, finishing the year? Maybe one more fight in December?
Yeah, of course, I'm going to have a fight on the Dillian undercard. He told me I'm going to have a fight. Okay. I believe him. Yeah, he told me I have a spot. So I just got to do my stuff. He just told me we speak every day. Dillian's a great guy. And he just told me get rid of Niall and let's go to bigger things. I think Tom Little is being mentioned by the fans. And of course, there's been a lot of mentioning Dave Allen, Tom Little, Lucas Brown, anything, anybody you want to see with me.
All right, fair enough. I'm going to pass you on to the rest of them. Good luck on Sunday, and we'll speak soon.
Thank you, brother.
Alen, how's it going, my friend? You okay?
Very good, very good. Fight camp.
Alen, just talk to me about how grateful you're fighting again, because there's a lot of fighters out there who are not fighting. They've not fought in 2020. It's going to be two, if you win this fight, maybe 3 times in 2020 for yourself. So how grateful are you that you're going to be fighting again?
Well, I said to Eddie Hearn the first day I went to pro, like last year. I said I want 10 fights a year. If you can make it, I'm going to fight it, And I think fans are going to enjoy that because I am different and I bring something different to this game, because I want to fight. I'm here for fighting. I've done my training. I've done my sparring. I've done everything. Now give me fights, Just see what I can do. Test me.
And just talking about yourself, every time I look on social media, there seems to be some sort of video regarding yourself. Now you're getting a bit more familiar in the media game. How are you dealing with all of this sort of new life? Because before you joined Dillian Whyte, you were fighting in Croatia, but now there's a lot of cameras on you. There's a lot of people that you need to talk to. How are you dealing with that sort of pressure?
Well, I surprised myself with how good I deal with that. I didn't know what I'm going, because later my guy from the Croatia knows. When media called me out, I was devastated. Just a small, small place called me out. I was devastated. Now it's good. It's good. It's very good. People love me. People accept me for who I am. And I speak like I am, so I have nothing to hide. And people recognize that, and they love me. And I love them for it. So it's really great.
Just final question from myself. You've got this name, the Savage, you've got this mean persona around you, but just sort of bringing you into boxing and your inspiration. Who was your inspiration bringing you into boxing? Was it certain fighters that you were watching when you were younger?
Yeah, of course. It was all the fighters from the golden age of boxing, golden era of boxing, or the heavyweights. But Joe Frazier was always my idol, and he's always going to be because of his humbleness, his ruthlessness in the ring. That's what I try to mimic. That's why I'm like him. And Dillian is also one of my idols, because I see him. He has nothing stopping. He speaks what he wants, and I saw it and I said, I can do that. I like this guy. So Dillian is also a big part of my confidence.
Alen, thank you very much. I'm going to pass you over to the others. Thank you.
Any more questions, guys?
Yeah, sorry. Can I come in?
Yep.
Hi, Alen. I just wanted to ask you, you got this image, obviously, the Savage. Is it something you can switch on and off? Or does it ever come out in sort of everyday life?
Well, listen, like I said many times before, I can't switch it off. Savage does whatever the F he wants, and I really can't. I just hope he's going to be with me, my important fights, I know he's gonna be with me, but I can't guarantee it. It's not a guarantee. I can come in as well and get my head mashed in. It's possible.
But it's not with you. It's not with you when you're in the supermarket or something like that. You don't carry it around with you all the time.
I hope no. I hope it doesn't show. I don't know. I hope for everybody's sake. It's fucking lunatic. It's crazy.
You're suddenly snatching things off the shelves in front of everybody else.
Yeah, I'm going to leave and just not pay the bill. That's something he will do. So I hope it never happens.
Excellent. Thanks, Alan.
Thank you.
Danny Flexen, do you want to jump in, mate?
Cheers, mate. Hi, Alan. How you doing?
Hello. Very good. Very good.
Good, good. I've come to this a little bit late, so I may replicate some questions that have already been asked, hopefully not. A lot of people have been asking you about your nickname, the Savage, and how that's reflected in your personality. Who first gave you that nickname, and for what reason?
It was my brother, Dillian Whyte. You know, he was. We were at the first sparring sessions, and we just did like 5 rounds. It was absolute war, 5 rounds. And he told me, I said to him, Dillian, we're gonna spar tomorrow. And it was like Sunday or something. And he said, no, go away. I don't want to see you. You're savage. I don't want to see your face. And I was like, oh, savage. And he started to call me savage every day. And in like 4 or 5 days, it catch on, and that's it. I said, I'm savage. I just recognized what I was all the time. He recognized that in me.
And just a question on Dillian Whyte. He suffered that defeat in August. Just tell us how that affected you and the other guys in the camp, and how, if at all, you've been inspired by how he's coming back so soon and you know, ready to fight Povetkin again.
Yeah, listen, it didn't affect us at all, you know, because Dillian is such a tough man. And after the fight, I was there, you know. Dillian looked crisp and sharp, and Povetkin was one who shook up. So I think Povetkin was more got the longer end by the end of the fight, you know. And Dillon is good, very good. Back to training, he's gonna come even stronger. And I think Povetkin gave it his all. You know, I don't think Povetkin has anything else to give, you know, and Dillon has a lot more to give. So I think he's good. Believe me, he's good.
Thank you, Alan. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Guys, we've got time for a couple more before Alan has to go and do a few more interviews. So, Frank, do you want to jump in, mate?
Savage, how you doing, my man? How's it going?
Where's the sombrero? I'm not going to talk to you.
Sombrero. Hey, the sombrero's with my neighbor at the moment. So
I'm not going to talk to you. Where's the sombrero? No.
That's for the Q&As. That's for the Q&As. So, look, Savage. Savage, man, you become like the Stone Cold Steve Austin of boxing at the moment, man. It's just like you just don't give an F. How are you feeling ahead of fight night this weekend?
Very good, bro. Very good. And like I said, I'm just getting into my persona, you know, into my stuff, and I'm just feeling awesome. Just training and laying in the bed until the bell sounds, and then all hell is gonna break loose.
Yeah, I know you're intent on trying to move quickly. Are you moving a bit too quickly? I mean, you only fought the other day.
I want to be moved even quicker, you know. Dillian takes care of me, so I want to be moved in quicker. I don't care. I said a lot of times, I don't care who I'm going to fight. I'm calling out Hrgovic every day. I'm going to call him out every day of my life, you know. So I can't go any quicker than that. But like I said, that's why I have Dillon, you know, keep me in check, you know.
You mentioned Hrgovic's promoter, Cal Salin, says that you stepping up from being a doorman to fighting Hrgovic is a massive step. Like playing non-league football to reaching the Premier League. I mean, what do you make of those comments?
Well, Hrgovic is a Premier League footballer who fought 683rd heavyweight on a 5-day notice. The fuck, it's like Manchester against my hometown. I don't know, my real village in my country. You know? So I just make of that. You know, I don't really care about him, bro. He's just another guy I wanna knock out, and that's it.
Yeah, and then Tom Little, eventually, if you get through Niall Kennedy, is next on your radar.
What did you say? If I get what?
If you get through. Yeah. So Tom Little, he's in your sights next.
Well, listen, fans want to see the fights. I ask the fans all the time who they want to fight. They always mention the same name, like Dave Allen, Tom Little, Lucas Brown, Nick Webb, I think, some Cash Ali guy. I don't know them, you know, but fans pick my fights. I know Tom Little. He's my friend, you know. We text on Instagram. It's crazy. It's crazy, almost as I am, you know. So I think we're going to fight on the 21st.
Last question. Can you repeat exactly what you're going to do to Niall Kennedy on fight night?
I'm not in savage mood or not, but it's sure going to be now. I don't want to curse that much, bro. People are going to start to hate me. You know? I'm not that crazy all the time. You know? Mason caught me offline, off guard. You know?
All right, Alan. Good luck fight night. Catch you then, man.
Brother.
Cheers. Pep talk.
Got
Cheers.
time for one more before we let Alan go. So, Jonathan, did you want to jump in?
Yeah. Hey, Alan, how you doing?
Hello, Jonathan. Very good.
Good, good. Niall said that you're going to have to go through the trenches to beat him and that he's got no fear of you. What do you make of that?
That is beautiful, bro. I like trenches. You know, I go through trenches my whole life. That is beautiful. If he said that, I'm his fan right now. You know, if he said that, because nobody gives him any chance, like the betting places and stuff. They don't give him any chance. You know? So if he makes the chances, I'm gonna go through them.
Is he a bigger threat than Shondell Winters in your mind?
But he never knocked out nobody. You know, I like Neil, but don't get me wrong. But he never knocked out nobody. You know, it was all of the stoppages, but it was shit stoppages. You know, not good stuff. You know. So and Shondell was a top class knockout artist. You know, so he's nowhere near big as Shondell.
And a final one. It's 45 years today since the thrill in Manila. I know you're a massive Joe Frazier fan. How do you reflect on that? And that's it. Not a bad fight week to be on. 45 years since.
It's the perfect. I would just like it. It was even better opponent. You know, like somebody from top 20, top 30. So we can do Joe Frazier, thrill in Manila again. You know. But if Niall can set up those trenches, I'm gonna ravage them. You know, just tell him to do that. I would like that. I would like it to be a good fight. I would really like an honest, noble fist fight with him. I don't want him to go all back and just waiting to be knocked out. I want him to fight.
Best of luck, Alan. Cheers.
Brother.
Thank you very much. Alan, do you want to go on to your volley?